Yo, what is up, guys? With a brand new video. Today, guys, we're doing part 2 of installing all the electronics and getting this thing running for a small little test drive. I can't wait to get this video started. Yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, guys, so, what I just did earlier is, off camera, in this hole right here, I drilled through the plastic case. Just a small hole, just so that if I'm ever like running this in the snow, or I get a little water in there, water isn't gonna get trapped in there, be trapped in there, and get all in this gearbox and destroy it basically. So I drilled that hole, but unfortunately, what happened was I did not drill through the metal. The super glue did not hold, and it snapped right off. So what I did was I called in the big guns, and I got some Gorilla Glue on there. And it is designed for metal, plastic, and wood, so I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna let this sit overnight. It kind of shimmied off just a little bit earlier, but I just pushed it back on. Got a nice big glob on there. The whole thing's filled in with super glue instead of just two little parts. So hopefully that's gonna hold. The good thing it broke off now than when I was on the trail, because that would just kind of suck, That would defeat the whole purpose of a skid plate. It's supposed to it's not supposed to really break off. It's supposed to be on there and scrape and stuff like that. But, I'm kind of liking the way, since I kind of mangled this up a little bit when I built it, when I bent this and stuff like that. But I kind of like the raw metal look, because it kind of looks like it's been used and stuff like that. It looks a little more scale, you know what I mean? So, I'm not going to paint it. I'm just going to leave it like this. And, well, now I can't paint it now, since I already got it on the truck. It'd be a lot of work. But, I think that's going to look a little bit better. And yeah, it's gonna do its job, and yeah, guys, I am super excited. I'm just waiting on the speed controller. Once that comes in the mail, they're gonna be ready to go. Alright, guys, so, I think it's 2 days from the last time I, recorded for this video, and, the drive shaft is literally just 10 minutes ago came in the mail. Well, I got back 10 minutes ago. Pretty cool CV joints. This should be a direct, replacement for these plastic ones. And I got them in black because I just want to keep with the theme with the truck. I like how the frame rails on this truck are all black and everything like that, just to keep it a little more stealthy and everything like that. I don't want these like poking out and stuff like that. So yeah, we got these, and I found this in the garage. It is like 10-year-old Loctite, so I don't know. It's blue thread locker, medium strength. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but it's better than nothing. Alright, guys, so let's unpack this. So this comes in this little baggie. And what I like about it is it comes with everything you need to install it and more. So I'm just going to move this truck out of the way. We got an Allen key for the grub screws. 2 CV joints, all already attached, already put together, which I like, which is quite nice. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 grub screws, which is great because I've heard on the internet that these come out very easily, like they get loose very easily. But we got a lot more extra. Each drive shaft takes only 2 grub screws, so we have plenty of extra ones and an Allen key to do it, which is quite nice. All right, guys, so let's get to installing these. I'm just going to move everything out of the way really quick, put all these grub screws back in the baggie, because I don't want to lose these. Actually really nice to have around, just in case if anything else needs them, like my other RC cars. I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to grab my tools, and let's start removing these drive shafts. Alright, guys, so I got this kind of apart. In order to fit these drive shafts, you have to remove the lower links so that you just get a little more space. But under closer inspection, it looks like these little, instead of nylon bushings, the WPL has upgraded to brass bushings, which is great. And also these drive shafts right here actually have a little spot for a little baby screw. And these drive shafts, these shafts are notched coming from the transmission and the differential. So they definitely upgraded on that, which is great. But they're still plastic, so they'll probably work a little better than the older version that are just press fitted on. Might be able to get away with that, but I've already had these in the mail. Then they're $10, so how can you go wrong? It should help beef up the drivetrain a lot better. I can't speak today. just like every day. But that's really cool. It seems like WPL has seen what people have dealt with in the past, and they have improved on their design. And yeah, guys, unfortunately, this tube is completely bone dry. Should have known. It's probably like 10 years old. I just found it in the garage. But my dad does work at a Volkswagen dealership. He's a mechanic, so I'm sure he has some thread locker lying around. So when we get that, when he comes home, I'll talk to him. Maybe I'll get some tomorrow, and I'll put that on. But at least we got a bunch of extra grub screws, and I'll just make sure to tighten them every time I go, and I'll bring an extra one with me. And yeah, guys, so I just already threaded in the grub screws into the drive shaft just to make it a little easier for installation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this end and I'm going to put it on this side and simply just slide onto the shaft. Make sure that the notch is facing the grub screw, because the grub screw is supposed to fit in a notch. And how you'll know that is you'll feel it, and also the grub screws should be almost flush with the drive shaft body. So that's how you'll know if you're in the groove. Also, just so the grub screw gets a little bit of a better bite, and so you won't have any issues. But it seems like the WPL, this drive line, I don't think I'm going to have to upgrade it any more than I have it right now, because it does have metal gears, and it's not brass ones, it's the newer ones. I'm not sure what metal it is, but it's not brass. Gears, so it should, that was all the issues that everybody really had with the WPL. Of course, there's a bearing kit and metal out drives right here in the front for the steering and stuff like that, and these little shafts that could be metal, but I don't think you're going to need that. I think just people do that just because. If I don't have to upgrade it, I won't. Of course, I'm doing this on the budget. Right now, I'm around $65, but that's because I paid premium shipping for a lot of things. You could have found it a lot cheaper, and also I had to get it on eBay. I did not get it through Banggood. If you got it through Banggood, you probably have a better chance of getting it for cheaper, but I say for $70 for the market for other 16th scale and 14th scale crawlers. I know that Banggood has another one. Kevin Talbot's actually one of his favorite crawlers. Not his favorite, but it's a 16th scale crawler. Sorry, what is it? 12. Yeah, I think it's a 16th scale crawler. We're a little bit smaller, but that one is about $140 RTR, and this one is only $50 kit or $40 kit, depending on where you find it. So I think it's a great as long as you're willing to tinker with it a little bit every once in a while, I think that this is going to be a great truck. I haven't driven yet, so don't take my word yet. I'm going to do a full review on this truck when I'm done with it. But right now, as of now, I'm pretty happy. This truck is pretty good, I feel, for the price. Basically, it is hobby grade, and how I think hobby grade is that, well, how I classify things as hobby grade is basically if you can get spare parts and upgraded hop-up parts for this, and it has fully proportional steering and proportional throttle, and yeah, if it runs on battery packs, then I think that it's hobby grade. And yes, you can get fully upgradable parts. It does run, no, I can't speak today. I'm so sorry, guys. But it does, you can get spare parts for it. You can get hop-up parts. It is fully proportional steering. It has a servo, and it has fully proportional throttle, which is great. So, and it has working suspension. So I classify this as hobby grade. But like, you can get upgraded motors. You can make this full metal. Like, you can get full metal diffs and everything like that. And honestly, you can get oil-filled shocks for this, but they're not as good as the stock shocks. But from what I've heard, so I don't know. I think that the driveline is going to be fine, and yeah, so for the price, I think this truck's great. Once we get driving it, then I'll really tell you guys what I feel about this truck, but I'm getting pretty good vibes about this truck. Just gotta loosen that up. You don't want that screw all the way tight where the shock is, or else they won't move freely. You need it as tight as you can get it with everything still moving freely. You don't want to go too tight on this plastic, because once you strip it out, you're kind of screwed. So just be careful when you're doing that, especially with this screw gun. When I was building this kit, the screw gun really did come in handy, but you gotta be careful, because this is just one speed. You can easily strip out the screws. You gotta kind of feel it out first. When I first started using this gun, I stripped out a lot of screws. Thankfully, it was just little stuff, which is not a big deal. wasn't like structural or anything like that on my LST. But I stripped out like 2 or 3 screws. But once I got the hang of it, it was fine. Just so you gotta be careful. See how I'm doing a little blips? Just to make sure that you don't over tighten it. That's good right about there. And so yeah, we're just gonna throw the wheels on, and then we got the rear drive shaft in. I'm not gonna bother recording the front drive shaft because it's basically the same exact procedure as the rear drive shaft, and this video is already going on for too long because I talk too much. But you know, I'm just gonna throw these wheels on, and then we are going to just skip to when I get the other drive shaft on. One more screw, and then we should be good to go. Also, I did build a scale crawler course in the backyard. It is really nice. It's not the longest one, and I can change it up, but it should be fun. That would be really nice for videos in the future. We'll do different style videos, but yeah, that is in. It's looking pretty good. I'm liking how it's kind of stealth. It's nice and black, so you kind of blends in with everything else. But yeah, guys, we're going to put in the front drive shaft now, and we should be done for this clip. Okay, guys, so the metal drive shafts are in, looking pretty good. They're nice and smooth, and as they drive, they're wearing a little better too. Yeah, this skid plate, I just bent it in a little more, and this Gorilla Glue is holding pretty well. It's pretty sturdy. I can lift the truck up by it, but I bent it in. The reason why I didn't have it bented as much is I thought these were a lot bigger, these drive shaft cups, so I didn't want to bend it too much and have it not fit, and then I would have to take it off. So I just bent it in a little more, hit it with the end of this glow plug wrench right here, which is actually really, really nice. I love this thing. But luckily I don't have to use it that much, but just because I got my RC pretty dialed. But I bent that in a little more of the skid plate, so now it should help a lot more. But yeah, guys, everything looks pretty good, and I'm super excited. All we need now is just a speed controller. It should come in about 1 to 2 days, and then we can finally get this thing driving, which I'm super excited about. Kept the drive shafts just in case if I ever need them. I'm also gonna throw this in here, which is also nice. It's always nice to have extra Allen keys lying around. But yeah, guys, so everything's looking pretty good. In the next clip, I'll be putting in ESC probably. What is up, guys? It is about a week later since I made the last clip, and today is the day. It is Saturday. We got the speed controller, and I am so excited. This will be the first time this thing will be driving. In this video, we're just going to do a quick test drive on the floor. Next video, we're going to be doing some crawling and making a backyard course. So I am super excited. Let's get into this. First off, I just didn't like the way the battery is sitting back here. So what I did was, I did it this way so that I wouldn't have to worry about cutting any plastic, but I took out the seat, and I accidentally snapped this back little clip, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be a big deal. And I was able to fit the battery in here, so it is tied down pretty good. Unfortunately, I can't use both batteries, but this battery is 1600 milliamp hours, and so that's plenty for this little car. So yeah, guys, we got this in the mail. We got all the plugs ready to go. We're just gonna pop this in here, quick and dirty, and get this thing running. I can't wait. Let's just get off the shelf first. All right, guys. I'm going to plug in the battery. The controller is on. Here we go. Make sure I don't screw this up. Make sure black is on black. Oh, it turned on. Look, watch, ready? It is on, boys. Let's see, this battery isn't fully charged, but wow, look, it's moving. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I've been waiting for like a month. Look. Oh, it's got a lot of power too. This is awesome. How's the steering? Steering. It's not like, it's kind of twitchy, but that's just because this battery's kind of dead. Oh my god. There you guys. Alright, there you guys go. It's moving. I'm super excited. Alright, guys. So, yeah, I'm going to have to adjust the trim a little bit and everything like that. I'm going to do that off camera, I'm gonna charge this battery, I'm gonna put everything back together, and we're just gonna test it on this floor right here for you guys for this video, and then this will be the end of this video. Next video, we're gonna do some more running footage. But I'm super excited, yes! Alright guys, so I put everything together, got the controller on. I'm gonna need some new batteries for this pretty soon. It takes 8, but I just had 8 crappy ones lying around, but now I got new batteries. But yeah, it should be fine. So yeah, I just have everything kind of in here, and I just got everything just pushed in there for now. But just flip it on. Everything is on. Something. Guys, something just happened for some reason. All of a sudden, it just started going backwards. And I think it twitched out. I don't know, I need to figure this out. Here, I'm gonna put this up on his back, and we're gonna turn it on and see what happens and try to mess with this. It might just be some issues with the... Everything's good. Oh, twitching. Good. Something's happening. I'm so confused. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna charge everything up, put new batteries in this controller, and I'm gonna see if that fixes it. It might just be low on battery, because I haven't charged this battery in a while. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna charge this up, put new batteries in there, see if that fixes it. All right. Alright guys, so I just put some new batteries in the controller. The controller is at 9 volts. It needs about 12 volts to be good. 9 volts, anything under that is no good. Those batteries are pretty crappy. The only thing with these controllers is they take like 8 AA's, so it's kind of crazy. So, no biggie deal. Well, they last probably about a year to year and a half as long as you don't leave them on. So that's not a big issue. I got this truck charging right now. These batteries are really nice. When I drive them in a nitro, at their full tank, the battery, and then I have the battery sit for a long time when I go riding. Usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes to go fully up, and that's about 3/4 of the battery completely dead. This battery, I charged it up about 2 weeks ago to fully charge, so it should take about 15 to 20 minutes for this to charge, which is super nice about this truck. I can just go camping and just start it right up and go. Unfortunately, I kind of scratched it a little bit up here, but that's not a big deal. That was just because I didn't drop it, but like I was building a course back in the backyard, and it kind of fell when I was putting it on the ground, so not a big deal. That's gonna happen. I don't really mind about that. So yeah, guys, got this thing charging, and then we're gonna go ride it really soon. Can't wait. Hopefully that'll fix that issue. I think it's just that might be an issue, or maybe the receiver's not binded correctly to that. I might have to change the channel that that's on and that one's on. But yeah, guys, we'll figure this out. No worries. Alright, everything is charged. We're going to flip the truck over, turn her on a little bit. Ready? Truck is on. And now, turn on the receiver. Well, the controller. Everything seems fine. They didn't do that weird thing yet. Alright, we're gonna set it on the floor now and see if it does that weird thing. I think we're good though. Let's see. Whoa, what the hell was that? Okay, something's happening. It's doing that weird thing again. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? There's a weird switch on here. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna turn this off. It's like, I think it's a drag brakes being all weird. And I think I have to set that up. So, And now I changed that. I think that's the switch for the drag brake. Let's see if it changes anything. Nope. Why is it doing this? This is so weird. Huh. I'm so confused. Nothing's ever a walk in the park with this thing. Huh. Why would it be doing that? Is there something wrong with the controller? Alright. I'm gonna go figure this out and then bring you guys back on. Alright guys, so what I think was happening is always a common issue with these older receivers is that other channels, this is an FM channel, so other channels around the area could be affecting your rig. So that's why they have these tuners on here and adjusters so that you are able to change your channel and hopefully get out of a band. So I'm going to go down to 61, probably the lowest they will go, because I think that's not as good. I mean, that's probably better than what it is at right now. It's around 70 something. So I've done this before, but I kind of forgot how to change it on the receiver, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Shouldn't be that hard. What's cool about this thing is it actually has a 6 model memory, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna turn this on, and we're on channel 89. So model memory. Okay, so here's how you change the model memories. We're gonna change it to model memory 2, if I can figure that out. Nope, that's not that. All right, on channel 89, we're gonna decrease. How do I change it though? Hold on, I need to figure this out. I forgot how to do it. No. That's break. How do I change a channel? I want to change a channel. Let me see this. All right, so I'm gonna figure this out, and then I'll cut back to when I figured it out. All right, well, I'm not sure how to change a channel on this receiver, but controller. But what I am able to do is turn it on, and I was able to change the model memory to. If you press channel, you go to model memory 2. And what it says for that one is channel 61, which is right around where I want it to be. So I flipped this to 61, and I just turned it on, but not for long. Not enough for last time I was able to do that weird thing. So what I'm going to do, turn it on. It is on. And I'm going to go drive it and see if it does that weird thing again. And I'm also going to pull this up a little bit, because that also could have been an issue. This giant control... thing. Also, yeah, this antenna is kind of just wrapped up into a ball because I didn't want to poke it out. It's a crawler, so I'm not going to be like standing 3 feet away, 100 feet away from it. I'm going to be standing 3 feet away. So the drag brake is off as of now. As you can see, when I let go of the gas, it kind of just rolls. So I'm going to have to... It seems about right. I think I was just getting interference. That's what's good about these controllers. If I do get interference with this one, with the FM one, at least I'm able to control, change the channel. With the AM ones that we have over here, pretty much we have no luck unless we have another pair of crystals, which we don't. So luckily I have this FM one lying around. Thank you to my uncle. So yeah. So I'm going to adjust the trims a little bit, put this body back on, and then we're gonna go driving. Well, actually, no, we're not gonna go driving. We're just gonna drive it around the with everything on, and then yeah, next video is gonna be some running video. I can't wait. you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Share this video with your friends who would enjoy our seeing. Yeah, guys, I am super excited. I have so much more content coming in for this thing. I've been, as I've been editing this video and stuff like that, I've been, test driving it some more and adjusting all the trims and everything, so now everything should be in tip-top shape. Yeah, guys, so far I'm super pleased with this car. Next video, we're going to be doing some crawling in my backyard. I'm making a crawling track as we speak right now. Yeah, guys, that should be the next video. And, yeah, I'm super excited to get this thing, rock and rolling. Yeah, guys.